Hello world, and welcome to the Little Guy Lifting YouTube channel. I just want to give you like an overview of what I'm going to be doing on this channel, and want to say thanks for anybody who decides to come along and keep up with what I'm doing. First off, I realized that I need to upgrade my video camera. That'll be happening soon, so be patient with that. This whole thing sucks. So I started videoing some of my workouts, to check exercise form, squat depth, things like that. But then I thought, why not post it on the internet so that, friends, family, and whoever else may be interested can check out what I'm doing. A little bit about me. I'm a former competitive powerlifter in the 132-pound weight class, and I'm looking to compete again. Mostly because there's been many instances where I've learned something about lifting in the years since competing, and I've said, man, I really wish I would have known this when I was competing. So I figured, well, why not just compete again? Seems to be the easiest solution. So my plan is to post videos of good training sessions, diet updates, and anything else that I may think would be of interest to people. So my long-term goal is actually to compete at the 2014 USA Powerlifting Raw Nationals. That will most likely be in July of 2014 at a site to be determined. I will need to decide on a weight class because the weight classes have changed since I was competing. It used to be 54, 56, and 60 kilos. I was in the 60 kilo class, which was 132. And it appears that the national meets run by USA Powerlifting now only use 53 and 59 kilos. And that's a bummer because I feel like the old 56s, which is like 123s, really would have been a good weight class for me now, as I've gotten leaner and stuff like that. Also, I don't think getting down to 53s, which is now 116, is really feasible, because the weigh-ins for USA Powerlifting meets appears to only be 2 hours before lifting starts, and that's not enough time to rehydrate after doing a weight cut. So that's that. So my main goal is really just to increase my strength to weight ratio, and as a side effect of that, my Wilks total. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Wilks total is, they take a coefficient that normalizes for body weight, and they apply it to your numbers. And what that does is it allows comparisons to be made between lifters of different weight classes, and it's how they determine the best lifter award in powerlifting competitions. If you're interested, I'm going to post a link to the Wikipedia article that talks about the Wilks coefficient. One thing that I thought would be a really fun way to track my progress is to do little guy versus big guy challenges. In powerlifting, there's always been the debate between the lightweight lifters who say to heavier lifters, hey man, you can't lift 12 times your body weight like we can. And the big lifters just say, well, you guys can't lift anything, period. Like, you're just weak. So I thought this would be a fun way to bridge the divide by doing little guy versus big guy challenges. And what that's going to entail is I'm going to have to total, or for those of you who don't know the total, it's the sum of your best squat, bench press, and deadlift, and try and take that and try and achieve a number that can beat the best lifts, the best single lifts of some big guy. So the first target for this is going to be Stan the Rhino Efforting's raw squat world record of 865.2. This dude is a freaking beast. I'm going to post a link to the video that has his lifts from that particular meet where he posted that number. And if you watch that video and see how fast he comes out of the bottom of that squat, I better get this done soon because I really think he can hit an even bigger number. The final target, this is probably going to take months and months. And speaking of months, my rhino efforting challenge is most likely going to happen in mid-September. It's currently the 4th of August. But anyway, getting back to the final target, months down the road, Mark Bell posted a squat of 1080. And if you don't know who Mark Bell is, he is the youngest brother that was featured in the documentary Bigger, Stronger, Faster. He has a YouTube channel. It's Super Training 06. And this is ridiculous because for me to beat 1080, that means that I will have to post a number that qualifies me as an elite lifter in my weight class. So, you know, again, that little guy, big guy comparison. You have to be an elite lifter just to out total what this dude can do in one lift. And that's just mind-blowing. So that's pretty much it. That's going to be what this channel is about, and I want to say thanks to anybody who decides to watch and come along for the ride, and see you in the next video.